Good morning. It's the morning of July 21st, 2025, and I am all packed up and ready to go meet my dad and brother Tim here. We are going to go on an adventure, a camping trip down to southeastern Oregon and visit the Alvord Desert. It's the first time I've ever been down that way, and while we're down there, I am hoping to also dabble in a little bit of astrophotography, because the light pollution is so little. Yeah, so this is the first time I've gone camping with the two of them, just the three of us, since like 2009. So looking forward to a good trip. The plan is to go today out to the Idaho border, down, and then back into Oregon, and then we'll camp on the Oahe near Rome, Oregon. So tomorrow we'll actually make the rest of the way over to the Alvord Desert. And yeah, again, not sure. I've heard a lot about it down there, but I've not actually been to that particular corner of the state. So even as a lifelong Oregon resident. Anyway, here we go. There's Mama. All right.
I don't know.
We're good.
Well, this ain't gonna work. Sorry. Yeah, the craziest of that smell was when we were hiking the whole Minum last summer. I was like, man, I miss that. Things, they don't look that big till you get up close, and it's like, god damn, you know. 7.5 miles, we'll take exit 395 south. So 2 monster burgers with everything, 2 fries,
Bacon cheeseburger and onion rings.
bacon cheeseburger.
You want onion tomato on the bacon cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Yep. And an onion ring.
On the fries, what size would you like? Small, medium, or large? Did you say large?
I'll have 2 mediums.
Medium's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on the onion ring, we have a small and a large.
Let's do a small.
A small.
That's right, we're finally trying Hal's. Good burger.
This is how thin ham should be on a burger.
we made it to
I made it.
we made it to
Our destination.
our destination, Rome, Oregon. That's Tim scoping the campsite. All right, we are at the Oahe River, getting ready to do some fishing.
Happening.
It's happening. There's a
Pull those worms out, Tim. They're in the Yeti.
All right, we have made it all the way to the Oahe River, and it's a long day of driving, but we are at a nice little campsite at the boat launch for people to go rafting, and we're gonna stay here. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing, and yeah, just it looks like the weather has cleared up significantly relative to where it was when we were driving around. It was very weirdly cloudy all day, so hopefully there'll be a chance to do a little bit of night stargazing and astrophotography, so I think it'll be good.
What is it? It's like a little catfish.
It is a little catfish.
Yeah. Do you hear that?
Oh, hey.
I got some pliers here. Yeah, I want to free this guy. Hey, buddy.
Catch and release.
Shit, he's got legs. You walk off into the brush. What was it? I couldn't tell. It was bigger than what I had last time, though. I should have reeled faster and set the hook better. Chad would be upset. I just, well, I'm talking to myself.
Oh man, Tim.
Big catfish. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, God.
Wow.
Pole broke. Are you fucking kidding me? Damn, son. Hey, buddy. You the one I lost last time? And the pole breaks. Baby. Damn,
Wow.
boy.
There's some big ones in here.
What's up, man? Oh, nice, and he's lit, so we can put him back.
Nice.
I don't know if these have, I don't think these ones have spines.
They don't.
Here, let's get a picture of this boy.
All right. Here, let me get my camera. Nice.
Said that every year they have a fish festival, carp festival, where they cook up these big carp.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying, I don't care if you fry them or how you cook them, they still taste like mud.
Mud,
Right.
a little muddy.
Because they're mud, that's where they live.
Justin's mom would used to cook carp, and it was even like.
All right, good morning. It is now morning of July 22nd, 2025. And I didn't do a good job of filming last night, but we finished fishing and then made some sandwiches, cold cut sandwiches for dinner, and then kind of just hung out. There's no fires allowed at the moment, so we just sort of sat around and waited until it got dark, and it was very touch and go as far as weather was concerned. I was looking for clear skies to the south, and there were definitely some stars out, but there was also a let's see if I can show it. There was, over here on the horizon, there was a lightning, like thunder and lightning storm that sort of slowly moved north and a little closer to us as it did so, but it did sort of swing around Rome there and go above us. But a couple cool photos that I'll share as well. Not perfect, but like definitely some cool galaxy dust, Milky Way stuff going on. It was sort of just a morale boost to get anything at all. So there were some clouds going in and out. It rained a little bit, but overall not so bad. I'll try to do a better job of filming the next day here, just to keep things moving, and not have to narrate what happened. So now I'm just sort of walking around drinking my coffee and looking for, there's an owl or two owls that are over here hooting, and I have not found them. We keep walking around looking for them, and they seem like they move whenever we get to where we think we hear them. So yeah, today's plan is to we're gonna drive, after we, I think, pack up and stuff, we're gonna drive the White Horse Ranch Road over to Fields and then up to the Alvord Desert. I think that there's a chance it actually rained over there, so I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be like. Sorry, I'm just sitting here watching trucks driving. There's a surprisingly busy road over here, considering how far away we feel like we are from everything. But yeah, leave off on a shot of the serene morning river here. You're like,
Where am I going?
we are at the overlook, about 7 or 8 miles up the White Horse Ranch Road. It is gorgeous and quiet, big sky. One gentleman just stopped and asked us what we were doing, and we said we were just hanging out. He seemed satisfied. That was funny. Yeah, gorgeous. We are going to go this way. Steens Mountain over there and the Alvord Desert. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep driving. Tim is talking to Chantal. It's their anniversary. Happy anniversary, Tim and Chantal. I can't believe we have any reception out here, but we do. Begun 1866 to protect Oregon, Miller and Lux cattle until 1889. Malheur County Historical Society. White Horse Ranch. Alright. Harney County. Yes, school doesn't have any.
I could live here. If all I was doing was doing hay, what a great life. Yeah, it's 75 now. It's going to be hot on that playa.
Pulling into Denio, Nevada. We just drove into Denio. I think that's how it's said. And there was one establishment, and it was definitely closed. Didn't see a single living soul. And
Ghost town.
very, very isolated place. But we made it to Nevada. I've never been to Nevada, so there we go. Looks like we're here. Wow. There are a bunch of dust devils out here on the playa. right, so it says sailplanes launched behind a vehicle on a thin steel wire. Wires traveling 60 miles per hour across the ground up to 2,000 feet. Collision with wire can be fatal. Use extreme caution when crossing the lake. They're doing like
They're towing like gliders.
yeah, and be very careful. Wow. This is just like all right, we have arrived at the Alvord Desert, and it is trippy. It is hot. There are bees. It's gonna be a lot to look at here. So we're gonna set up our stuff and make sure that we don't get roasted here, and then check back in. All right, we are officially set up in the Alvord Desert. There are a ton of these weird little bees all over the place, but they seem to be minding their own business. Yes, I'm gonna start wandering around here and scouting out a shot for the astrophotography, assuming that these clouds clear up, which it looks like they should. It's very cool looking at them, and they're shading us, which is nice, but nonetheless, it'll be fun to go looking for some shots. And we have our canopy. We're all lathered up in sunscreen. Great. And this is definitely a very otherworldly place. That is for sure. All right, it is almost dinner time here, and yeah, just we've been scoping out different shots, like compositions for this astrophotography stuff, and hopefully we found a good one. There are a ton of these sorts of channels, these like dried runoff channels in the clay bed here, and I'm hoping that, boy, just walk here. Here's the playa here. Gorgeous. Lots of clouds. It's supposed to burn off later, though. According to the forecast, we're supposed to see down here, we're looking south, it's supposed to theoretically burn off around the time that the Milky Way is going to rise. So anyway, we are thinking we'll set up a cool shot here with the leading line that will essentially go off into the distance and meet where the Milky Way is going to be poking up. So we will see. But in the meantime, just gonna keep enjoying the relatively nice cool weather and have some food. So very good.
Alvord.
They're like, who's the fourth person with you?
Yeah, who is the fourth person?
That will be cut into 3 equal pieces.
Hot damn.
It's kind of cool being like surrounded by the mountains and everything.
Oh god.
You know.
All right, good morning. It is almost 9 a.m. on the 23rd of July, 2025 here. Yeah, so it's mostly successful attempt at the astrophotography stuff last night. What can I say about that? I know that all the planning in the world will get you so far, and then you're ultimately at the mercy of chance here. Yeah, so we set up. I didn't film with the GoPro. It's just way too dark to do that. So we set up, and I would say at about 10:15 we started to see stars, and it was great. And I did get a couple good shots here with the foreground I picked, and the clouds were sort of positioned in an okay way. But I'll share that pic here. Otherwise, though, boy, I had a grand scheme for a very specific shot with this little trail running right up the center of the frame and leading into the Milky Way, and it was so close. Tim and I sat up until about 12:30, and the Milky Way was just perfectly over the line, and then just right there on the like center of the Milky Way, there's a little tiny cloud that just would not go away, and by that point in the night, it was completely clear. So there was not a cloud in the sky anywhere except that one little cloud over the top of Milky Way. I'll share that picture as well, just because it was so close, and I'm sure that there's some post-processing trickery that I could do to sort of patch together a couple shots to get it. But I'm hoping tonight that we can do the same thing. It looks like we might get lucky and have one more night of clear weather here. This time of the year in the Alvord Desert is supposed to be incredibly clear and hot and dry. And it's been just kind of weird. It's been a lot cooler, a lot cloudier, and we even had a little bit of rain last night, just a little bit. So we'll see. There was the thunderstorm earlier in the trip too, but in general, seems pretty good. So yeah, we now we're just gonna kind of hang out. Yes, we're just gonna hang out, but it's pretty quiet here at the moment. The Tims, you can see maybe the tire tracks here in the shot. They drove off to Field Station to get more ice, because even with our coolers, our 2 coolers that we had packed to the brim, trying to keep them in the shade, we were pretty much out of ice. Things were melting, and we need to restock here. So they drove off to Fields. They're gonna get some more ice. I'm gonna kind of just walk around. I might take my camera and do a little bit more photography, try to get a picture of one of these little birds that I keep seeing. I like little road runners. I don't know that they are actually road runners, but oh, and I was mistaken the other night. It was not an owl that we were hearing. It was a Eurasian collared dove. So it was cooing. It wasn't a hoot. But it's a fun little trio of tents here in the vast openness. But yeah, we'll see. That's our camp. we're gonna do a little target practice here. We got our ear protection too.
Yes, we do.
We're already deaf, but it doesn't hurt.
I'm already deaf.
Doesn't hurt
You
to.
still got a little life in you,
We
Dan.
sure chose the right dune. There's clay pigeons broken all around this thing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Good place for skeeting.
We'll get
Skeet
the
shooting.
jam there. Oh, closer. There you go.
Okay, sorry for the time jump. It is now just a little before 9 p.m. It was a really hot day. It was like 100 degrees down here on the flats, and we did a lot of exploring, but really what we did is we sat in the shade and tried to, like, you know, drink water, cold beverages, and sometimes jump in the truck and turn the AC on for a little bit. But now it is finally time to start getting ready to try to get some more astrophotography shots. The sky to the north looks great. I mean, look at that sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. But the sky to the south is like definitely like a thunderstorm or something. But the good news is it is definitely drifting away, like towards the southeast. So this is actually very similar to what happened yesterday. In fact, I think it was even cloudier yesterday, and it like rained a little bit, and it was really not until like 10 o'clock that it actually sort of cleared up. And supposedly tonight, I mean, best guess according to the weather reports is that it is going to sorry, to get a little bit more space on my camera here, sorry. Best guess is that it is going to clear up around 11 or midnight, and if that's the case, then that's just all good. We'll just hang out until then. I'm feeling more confident. I think I got at least 1 or 2 shots last night that are okay, so if tonight all I do is sort of practice some more, that is all good. Yeah, I mean, other than that, again, we had a good time just sort of hanging out, and tomorrow we're gonna wake up. It should actually rain tomorrow, so we will wake up, pack up, get everything, and then drive to French Glen, where supposedly there's a really cool historic round barn from a colorful character in Oregon history, from his I guess ranch estate back in the 1800s. But we'll go there, and then I think we're going to go up to Burns and camp somewhere outside of Burns. We're slowly working our way back to Portland starting tomorrow. So anyway, yes, I am not sure how much to talk about the actual astrophotography stuff at this point, but I will definitely share the fruits of tonight's labor here as well, and I'm hoping to try at least a couple angles. So I'm going to start aiming a composed shot towards where I think the Milky Way is going to start, and then I'm going to pivot to maybe last night's shot if it gets a little later, and that's all good. But yeah, enjoy the sunset with me for a moment or two. All right, good morning. As I'm sure I shared the oh goodness gracious, the sky did clear up and we got some good pictures. So Tim and I stayed up. Dad went to bed a little bit earlier before it fully cleared up, but Tim and I stayed up till maybe 1 o'clock, and once it cleared up, it was like time to get going on taking pictures. So it's great. It's funny, turning on your headlamp, there would be a swarm of moths. And I also at one point was kneeling, and then when I stood up, there was a big spider, which kind of freaked me out, but he was doing his thing. Yeah, but so now we're just sort of gradually waking up. I think Tim stayed up pretty late, so we're waiting for him to sort of sleep in a bit, and then yeah, we are going to pack up camp and drive to French Glen. What else has happened this morning? There was actually also a funny little, like, not experimental, but it looked like a sort of quirky little glider that flew by, and like a little, like, single occupant plane, and it sounded like it had like a lawnmower engine, and flew by like maybe 20-30 feet up in the air, which was kind of fun. And I unfortunately had the complete wrong camera lens attached, but yeah, so maybe they'll fly by again. I've got a different lens on now. Anywho, yeah, just I'm gonna have to go start breaking down some stuff here shortly, but then we'll be taking off maybe in an hour or two. All right.
I figured.
I'm doing fine.
Well, that's good.
All right, we're in French Glen, and mainly just a nice little convenience store. I just ate a Klondike bar. And we're gonna go to now the Pete French barn once we look up where it is. The round barn, which is supposedly very historic. But yeah, nice. Mainly just hanging out. All right.
Look at that crow on top.
Ooh, dude, I'm gonna check it out in there.
Yeah, we're here. We come back out, we can go this way to Burns,
Yeah.
around out here. This is nice because you have Princeton.
Dude, this is crazy.
Can take a pause here and read some of the info about the character Pete French. So about the round barn, more about Pete French. To the barn. Oh wow, I just totally missed a deer that just ran right out of the barn.
Here, Dan?
I wasn't filming. It's a deer right over this hedge because I saw it run right out of the barn and then it just topped the fence. Oh wow. This is pretty cool.
There's big great horned owl nest in here.
I see there's a nest right above you.
And then right in the middle,
Right in the middle.
there's a
Oh, right up there.
deer freaked me out. I did double take, it was so weird.
This is... It's nice and cool in here though. That's probably why the deer was in here.
That's 100% why.
It was so funny. I literally was just saying to you, I was like, oh,
Yeah, the wood is like clearly original, right?
yes. You can see, look, they put a little rock slabs down, level, under these holes.
Right. Whoa.
Pretty amazing. And, you know, they've really done an excellent job of restoring this barn because for a long time it was just left neglected. And you can see on the roofing, the new.
I was gonna say, these clearly.
You can
that's
see
new,
the places where,
2x4s.
and like the pads you saw to keep it from settling, they really put a lot of work in to restoring it to its original condition.
And then
You
this,
see these boards then? Cutting out of those locks
Yeah, look at
with the chainsaw mill.
these
Hell yeah, dude.
these are all one piece. That is wow. That's wild.
And you
I
can
love
see the little
this.
joint they did up top.
See, they did mortise and tenon
Yeah.
on the gates.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Wow.
Golly, dude.
You see a bunch of people have carved their names here in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always idiots. But the stonework, look at this.
I know.
It's all
dude.
local
I've been
stone.
looking at
Oh, you can see all the original. Yeah,
Mortar.
the original mortar.
But they've also come through and done some repair here too.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
And
Another bird.
They just come through and yeah, my understanding, I'm sure there's probably swallows or something here, but when I came here, there were big owls in here, a couple of them. Yeah, see these joists? These are replacements.
Oh, yeah.
You can see them.
it makes sense that a bunch of birds would be in here.
Oh yeah.
Because of how cool it is.
And deer. It's like a shelter. Yeah.
That's so cool. The
Absolutely amazing.
center. Wow.
And then look up.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. There's so many.
my god.
Yeah, look at that. Right
Damn.
here. Look at this. I don't
Look.
think those are mud dauber nests. I think these are barn swallows.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, those
That would
are-
make me feel more comfortable.
Those are not.
We clearly don't know by our biology here, but
no,
the,
no, they're barn swallows.
that's really cool. Yeah. I'm just. This is a
While
good.
you're doing that, we'll pull out the summer sausage and see what else there is.
All right, I'll just run and take a couple pictures. I don't think. I mean, there's some cool geometric stuff in there that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. That took a while.
Look
what
at.
I was thinking.
I know. Look at that roof.
That took a while. Just kind of
Wow. All right, I'm gonna get my camera and take some pictures. And then we're gonna eat some lunch.
Burns Electric.
All right, we are officially in Burns getting gas. We have decided that we're going to drive toward Bend, Oregon, and about halfway, a little more than halfway, we'll look for a camping spot at one of several places. So Should be clear. Some more photography to come, I think. Although it's going to be a very, very different biome. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. There are some wildfires, I'm thinking, past Bend though, so on our way back to Portland we'll see what our route is going to be. I guess we'll be figuring that out. We're kind of winging it, but that's okay. More driving now.
Was it just like this? No guardrail, and I'm talking straight down like 1,000 feet. Yeah.
This was Glass Butte. All right, we're finally done with the car, and we are here at what is called Glass Butte campsite, because it has a ton of, you can maybe see it shimmering a little bit on the ground, or maybe not, but a bunch of obsidian, including some red obsidian. It's really cool. Tim and Dad had been here before, and it was called maybe Napper Creek at the time, like a napper, like who naps obsidian. But yeah, for now, as I guess on Google, it's Glass Butte.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Well, that's why we couldn't find it on there, because they changed the name. But
Yeah.
that was also like 5 or 6 years ago that we were here.
Yeah.
At the end of that sign, at the beginning was not there.
Yeah, that was not there. There was like a little sign, just like a road sign that said Napper Creek.
Gotcha. There was a big welcome sign at the turnoff from the freeway that was not there previously, so that's cool. It seems like there's more care for it at this point, but anyway, we are now here and we're gonna hang out, and it looks like we're gonna be able to do more photography. We're gonna look for obsidian, we're gonna make some dinner, and we're gonna, you know, explore. It's nice that there are shaded trees and stuff here, so
Amen.
yeah, exactly. All right, we're just walking the road looking for obsidian. There's definitely, like, I don't know if that's in focus or not, but definitely like some normal black obsidian, but then there's like red obsidian. Again, I don't know if this is probably not in focus. I used to make fun of YouTubers who can't keep their cameras in focus, but now I'm sitting here thinking about how that is actually understandable.
Here's a gray one. Like
Very cool. Oh, I'll come look at it in a second. Yeah, very cool. We'll see if we can find some more. That's so that's some red stuff that Tim's holding. Some of the red obsidian. That's really cool. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude! Dang, that's a hella good one.
Sorry, this is, the light is so weird. Here.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know. I know this is probably not in focus, but that's a really good one.
Hell yeah. Those are just wild, dude.
Nice.
Clean them off.
All right, we are trudging up this path. Just up from the campsite, and we're gonna see what we can find. Got a little bit of daylight, so Might as well explore. Nice. Little ant friends. Busy, busy, busy.
Oh yeah, dude, they're working.
I just think that this is a really cool tree. I don't know why. The lower branches are all dead, but it's a juniper, I think. Also, this is a very cool rock. It's like very hard to see, but there's like really cool bands in it. You can see it's another piece of obsidian, like banded obsidian. We're up on top of this hill next to the campsite. It's kind of cool and otherworldly.
Sure is.
It's another really cool tree. Plenty of them.
No kidding.
Tim pointed this really cool tree out. It's really big. I mean, look at that, it's massive.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of hanging out up here, that's really fun. Also, gotta look at this other tree from this other side. This is the same tree I just filmed a second ago, but right here. Look at that, just wild tree. I just love it. It's gnarly. We're just looking at admiring the juniper.
See the berries on top.
Oh, funny. Oh yeah, look at these. Oh, the light's kind of intense here. Just nice. I can't tell if this is in focus or not, but it smells so good.
Hell yeah.
I am not gonna worry about getting my my vitamin D here for a week or two.
Set for the winter after this trip.
Yes, we will be set. All right. Tim and I trudged around, had a good time exploring, and we went looking for snakes on the road, but there are some people parked up this road from us, and we didn't want to disturb them by walking around up and down looking for snakes that were sunning themselves. So yeah, we're just we're now here at Glass Butte, our campsite. We're all set up. I'm gonna do a little thinking on the astrophotography plan here, but it's another long day of driving, and we are excited to get some dinner going. Tim's already getting things prepped, and yeah, we're just gonna hang out, relax, sit around and wait to see if get some more photography stuff. But I mean, we're really just gonna eat, hang out, and then go to bed. So I'm gonna say goodnight and see you tomorrow. And I will definitely share some photos here if things worked out. Oh, also this is really gorgeous. There's some maybe vultures or something circling up here, and the sunset is falling gently on the mountains. All right, good night for real.
He was moving.
Okay, it's morning. Last night was a resounding success as far as the photography. It was very clear, and we had a good time just sort of trying to see the cool road right there. It's great. So now we're up early. We're going to try to pack up and start hitting the road, because we are ready for breakfast and looking to get some coffee. So, all right.
There it is. There it is. Kick some dust on it before we go.
Little guy. Just sitting in the morning sunshine.
Nothing like morning sun.
No kidding.
We were successful with just being groovy.
That's true. We were successful with just being groovy. And then, yeah, we're going to go hit the road and get some coffee.
Gotta be in here somewhere.
So you're gonna go through this light.
Taco Bell.
All right, we got our breakfast in Bend. So now we're driving home.
Good for about, you know, it looked like solid for like 3 days, and then exactly, it's like walk out one morning, it's like they're all like 6-7 inches tall,
Yeah.
sticking up, you know.
Yeah, it's weird.
But the state she lived in, there wasn't a cap one. You know what I mean? Like, I think here it's like you get one or two.
We're just stopping off for a bathroom break here, but we are in forest on Mount Hood. Feels pretty good to be back in the greenery, I will say. Wow, nice. Didn't really stay balanced on there. Hard for me to be balanced on there. Like I'll film myself walking on that. Nope, that's not a good idea.
The water movement, it like trips out your balance a little bit.
I was to say I'm like holding this up and the what? Wait, I don't know what you're pointing at, Kim. There's a purple flower over there. It's hard to see from the... All right, back on the road.
Easier to transport.
Yeah, right?
Or the taco party pack or
Yeah,
whatever that
yeah.
used to be.
We made it. We did. So now we just gotta get all of our stuff unpacked. And just like that, home. What an amazing trip. That was just so much fun, and I mean, there was an adventure. So I am looking forward to more such outings. So great times with my dad and my brother, and very excited to get some practice with the photography stuff in and to see some places I've never seen before. So feeling very grateful and very grateful, appreciative, and ready to take a shower. So with that, until next time.